Welcome, dear viewer. I'm your host, Carmila. We are now entering the spookiest month of them all. To keep the spirits alive, I gift you my offering. Now, turn off your lights, relax, and enjoy. I'll start off by saying that I live in a small Midwestern town in the US. Everything was as close as normal could have been. I was a normal girl who had an average job and an accounting office. I made an average income. I never did any hardcore drugs. I never drank an excessive amount of alcohol. And I never did anything that was unforgettable. I was a very boring person. I just came home from work one night, exhausted out of my mind, and decided to go to bed. I woke up in the middle of the night, confused, because there were blinding milky blue lights coming through my windows, even though my alarm clock read 2:14 a.m. It felt too much like a dream, so I decided to go back to sleep. But I just couldn't fall back. It was surreal. I just sat up and stared around my room, mainly focusing on the source of light beaming through my windows. I realized after a while that I wasn't tired, nor did I feel awake. I wasn't scared, but I wasn't calm. I had the strangest feeling that I couldn't describe to you in words, nor physically. I stood up, feeling almost as if I were floating, walked out into the hallway and saw that the source of light was everywhere. There was nothing missing in my house. I opened my front door and it was nighttime. But the windows were lit up with that milky blue beam of light, as if a television was right in front of them. I walked around my neighborhood for what felt like days, seeing not in the moment, but after it had happened how things would change. After all that time, I didn't feel the need to eat, nor drink, nor sleep. I felt as if I was at peace with the world until the posters came. As I said, I would walk around and see how things would change. For example, I could see that my neighbor's bushes would be trimmed, or how there would be puddles that weren't there before. I never saw any living thing beside myself in that time. The time never changed, as it would stay 2:14 for eternity. I continued walking until I found something of interest to me. Unfortunately, that something of interest was not what I wanted whatsoever. It's a missing poster of myself. Suddenly, I felt my emotions coming back to me. I woke up in a cold sweat, hyperventilating myself to consciousness. I was crazed. I had been in that realm for what seemed like weeks. It was simply indescribable how I felt while I was there. I could touch things, but I couldn't feel. I could look into a mirror, but I couldn't see myself. Only that of what was behind me. I felt as if I was in the past, but edging into the future. I woke at 2:15 a.m. in that cold sweat with everything how it was before I disappeared. I couldn't tell if I was alive or not, so I walked up to my bedroom mirror and I saw myself. But something wasn't right. Not right at all. I just wanted to give my thanks to for letting me use their story to narrate, and I'll see you all tomorrow.